Have I ever cheated on someone? Yeah. You know, in my situation, you know, I had fun. It was out of spite, you know, it was from the wrong place, you know. And at the end of the day, it didn't really fulfill anything, you know what I mean? So it's stupid. It's a stupid act to do.
Question number 3. Have you ever cheated on someone? Yikes. I have. I was definitely a lot younger, immature. You know, I felt like a tit for tat kind of thing. You know, she tried me, so let me go ahead and kiss somebody else. You know, like stupid things.
What caused it? Long distance, as being young.
Have I ever cheated on someone? No. I think communication is so important, and whatever you establish with the significant other, the communication and the respect has to be there. And for me, I'm not going to be with somebody who I don't respect. So if I am in agreement with someone else that we have this little union or this little thing or whatever, I don't want to jeopardize that. I don't know. I would feel bad. I don't know. Nah, I never have. And if it ever got to that point where I ever lusted for anybody else or something like that, I would definitely break off whatever I have before it leads into something else.
Have you ever been cheated on? I personally have never been cheated on. I've been the cheater.
I have played like the other woman. I dated a woman for years and years, and after we broke up, we were still sleeping together after she got a new girlfriend, and that was not the best. I don't suggest that. That was bad for my karmic energy. Karma came back to get me, and you know, you learn your lessons, you know.
Okay, so what led to the infidelity? Well, I could tell you what led to the non-infidelity. It starts with good and it ends with pussy. Take a guess. Okay, you guessed it. Okay. Well, okay, so that's what it is. And vice versa. What led to me not being unfaithful, the respect for my little union, being faithful to my commitment, to my agreement, my relationship, you know, and communication. That's what led to not cheating.
Question: have you ever cheated on someone? Yes. Number 4, what do you think led to that infidelity? At the time, I was an exotic dancer, and I was mainly using men for money. So I was easily bouncing around with no care of emotion, because I was looking at it as a business transaction.
Infidelity of my previous partners was because of lack of sexual contact, which was when I was dating cisgender women in high school, and I was not sexually active with them at all.
So what led to that infidelity? Again, maybe my own insecurities, my own problems, you know what I'm saying? But I'm older now to see that. At that time, in my state of mind, 17, 18, a lot of money in my pocket, living in mom's house, not having to pay nothing. Yeah, you know, it was very, very fueled by anger and spite, and you know, and it sucks because, you know, you involve other people, and then, you know, you deal with the aftermath of all that, you know. And so again, I don't condone it.
I don't see myself as qualified to give relationship advice, but because you asked me, I think that being sincere and not limiting oneself is really nice. I think it's important to honor yourself and value the self before committing to others, so that it's easier to demarcate your boundaries, right? And what else? I would say, yeah, I think that's pretty nice. I think those are pretty much the terms that I want to say. And also that in most relationships, people want mutuality and to be understood.
And the last question is, what is my advice? It's funny because I'm not really someone that's like done a lot of dating to be asked advice, but people ask me all the time and I'm ready to spill some tea. My advice is to be honest. My advice is to tell people where you're at, what you expect. If it's not working out with someone you're with, honesty is your best bet. And I would just really, really stress to just be honest with yourself and your partner, because superficiality is a bummer. I love Sex Talk Saturday. I love Lisa. Yay.
And my advice to the masses about infidelity. Really, really, really think about where that's coming from. If you really have to think about should you cheat or not, maybe you should evaluate on a higher scale the relationship you're in, see what's causing you to question that, see what's causing you to make you want to get there or explore or even think about it, because chances is, it's something that maybe could be rooted out very simple. It's not worth it. You're hurting everyone involved. You're not going to gain anything from it. If you feel like inside you're accomplished and you've done something cool, you didn't. For what it's worth, it's nothing, it's nothing really to brag about. It's nothing to be proud about. We need to be more responsible. We need to be better,
Question number 5. What advice do you have for the masses about infidelity? I personally think that no matter what you do, how caring you are, how good you treat somebody, how loving you are, how sneaky you are by, checking their messages, their phone, their social media, whatever. I believe that if a person wants to cheat, they're going to cheat. And obviously this doesn't pertain to everybody. But for those people out there that, can't communicate with their partners, let them know what's lacking or whatever, they're going to figure out a way to fulfill those needs. And it sucks. It sucks. There's not really that hopeless romantic love anymore. It's hard to find. Not saying it's not out there, but it's hard to find.
What advice do you have for the masses about infidelity? I'm with a significant other. His name is Lance, and I absolutely love him more than life itself. I now look back and I cannot do the things that I used to do because I have true love for my significant other, right? So that was the old me, this is the new me. So advice that I have for the masses about infidelity, about back then when I used to be that way, compared to now. You have to really, truly feel and ask yourself, do you love your significant other? And if that is a yes, then you change things around you to make sure that infidelity does not happen. Thanks, guys.
What advice do I have for the masses about infidelity? Hold on. My bad, hold on. What do I have? Okay. So what advice do I have for the masses about infidelity? Look, if you are with somebody and you feel that you want to be with somebody else, communicate that shit. Because what if your partner's actually cool with that shit? What if they want to be in it? What? You don't know. I mean, you might know, but I'm just saying, I just think that if maybe humans aren't supposed to be monogamous, and if these are some things that are just talked about a little bit more openly, then maybe there would be no infidelity. Nobody belongs to anybody. If you agree, like, okay, I'm not gonna give my pussy nobody else but you, like, okay, well then that's y'all agreement. Like, just don't go out here breaking people's hearts and shit because you can't be faithful. You can't be faithful, then let that shit go. That's all. And if you have been cheated on or whatever, my advice is fuck that nigga. Fuck that bitch. That's all.
What do I have to say about infidelity? I feel like if you don't know yourself 100%, it's no way in the world you could give yourself to someone and be open and honest about what you really need in a relationship. So without that, confusion is going to be in the midst. So I say learn yourself completely so you can tell your partner exactly what it is you want out of the relationship. To hell with that.